Greetings everyone, Shim here, back with another Forza gameplay video. I know it's been a long time since my last upload. It's been about 3 or 4 months at this point if I'm not mistaken. And I just wanted to make a quick video to give a brief update on how everything is going in the channel, as well as share some gameplay of my first race back in Forza Motorsport. So if you aren't aware already, um, this being my first race back or first time back in a featured multiplayer race with Forza Motorsport, that's because about 2 months ago I had knee surgery, and since I use, wheel and pedal a sim racing rig, I am not able to operate the rig with my knee in a brace and with all the stitches and stuff, at least for a few weeks after the surgery while I'm recovering. And only now am I getting back into sim racing and trying to build my strength back up so that I can race again. So this content that you're watching right now is my first featured multiplayer race in the Ginetta G40, which is currently the spec series, the Spotlight, I should say, the open Spotlight. So you can mod this car up to, it starts at a 300 performance index, and you can mod it up to 400 for this week for the race. So I just thought I'd have this as my background for just a little conversation about how everything's going. So first thing is the surgery went well, and everything is going good for recovery. It's just been a lot of work to get back into the swing uh, of doing sim racing again. And similar to the Ginetta G40, right now I feel like my leg is weak but mighty. So, this Ginetta doesn't have a lot of speed to it, but it quite is a quite nimble little car and is a really fun little beast to drive. And right now, I think it accurately reflects that weak but mighty mindset is really how I feel right now. It's been a long process to just get to this point where I can use the rig again, but it's going well, and every day it does get better, so that's good. And thank you to all my sim racing friends over the past few months for all the support. The Zealous Racing League guys have been a big supporters and advocates for me. And I've been able to get back into the commentating scene with ZRL this season, since I can't race. So, yeah, just a lot of great support from everyone out there. And if you have reached out to me personally over the last few months about my knee surgery, thank you so much for the support, and I really do appreciate that. Given the channel, yes, it's been a few months, but I would like to continue to make videos here. I really love the opportunity that I have to be able to make these videos in the first place. It is a lot of work for me, and I know we all have busy lives. A lot of you watching probably have, full-time jobs, maybe a family, some kids, whatever you have going on. It's a lot of work to be able to keep up a hobby or a passion project like this on the side and keep doing all those other obligations. So I definitely empathize with anyone going through that, and I feel that I'm in the same boat with all of that. And over the last 2 months, I've had a lot of time to reflect and realize that doing something like this really does bring me a lot of fulfillment. Even if it doesn't get a lot of views, it's something that I can be proud of and something that I'm putting effort into that I truly enjoy, and it's about a topic that I'm extremely passionate about, being sim racing. But even I had a brief stream a few months ago where I just played other video games for a few hours um, during a day that I was home, didn't have work, and I couldn't really move, but I just wanted to chat with some people online and say hi. And being able to do that is extremely special to me. I love, I love sim racing, but I'm a gamer through and through. And there are a lot of games that I like to play, and having the opportunity to do that alongside my other obligations and be able to share some of that with all the viewers and make a video and put the effort in to edit the videos and do the voiceovers. When I'm done, it's something that I'm extremely proud of, and I want to keep growing in this. So hopefully, I can continue uh, to provide some content on the channel here in the racing sphere. As always, I'm not looking to go back on my promise from a few months ago when I said it's just going to be racing content. I'm still planning on doing just racing content, but I, you know, I would like to do more here, and I think, yeah, with the last few months to reflect on that. Um, I'm reinvigorated with that spirit of creation, and I hope you'll join me in this journey over the next few months, and hopefully we can grow this channel a little bit. So, getting back to Forza itself, or getting into the race here, not a lot of people in this race, but I didn't mind too much because it was my first race back, and having something maybe a little bit easier, I thought would be pretty simple and help me out a lot. And looking at these drivers, I'm fairly certain that they all have souped up cars. One thing about this G40, like I said, the PI for it is about it's a 300 when you get the car, when you buy it from the marketplace, and you can upgrade it in the Spotlight series to 400 PI. And I didn't know this before this race, but you can actually upgrade the car right away to be 400 PI because there's a free restrictor plate upgrade, so you can instantly get more performance without having to spend any credits, any car credits. I didn't know that, so I'm using a bog standard stock Ginetta G40 here, and so I wasn't expecting to win, but I guess you'll see where this goes. You could probably guess already. So off the line, you can see that, all these other cars souped up. They have way better traction off the start, a lot better acceleration. The one good thing about this series, though, is that you can't upgrade the top speed of the Ginetta. So everyone has the same top speed for this car. It's just acceleration and handling that can be upgraded. So if you can handle your car well and maintain your speeds, you can still keep up with people who have fully upgraded their car. And with this car in particular, it's really crucial to be able to maintain speeds through corners. A lot of coasting, braking, during heavy braking zones, you obviously have to brake more, but you really want to be light on the brakes when you can and maintain as much speed as you possibly can through these turns. You don't want to be starting and stopping a lot, and really that's the case with every car, but in this one in particular, since it is so low power, it's even more crucial for you to maintain speed throughout corners. And as you can see here, Stude in front of me here doesn't get as much speed through the kink. I look on the inside as we go up through the corkscrew here, but I'm already thinking, nope, that is not my move to make. So I back out pretty quickly and try to tuck back in. He gains some time on me through this sector, but it's just the first lap of the race. I'm not looking to get into any trouble. One thing I would like to comment too is Forza Motorsport is in a much better place than it was a few months ago. Back in January, I was trying to play this game a bunch, and I ended up uninstalling Motorsport entirely because I just could not get the game to run smoothly on my computer. No matter how hard I tried and everything that I would do, I could not get a consistent frame rate in the game. That was online, that was offline, everything didn't work. And so I just kind of gave up and I uninstalled the game, and I was hoping, with the other videos to do more, WRC content. That's why you saw a WRC video last. It's just because that game ran so much better on my PC. And I don't have the best PC, but I don't have a bad PC per se. I've got a 3060 Ti and a 5700X AMD processor with 32 gigs of RAM. So my system isn't, bad by any terms. It's not the best, but I should be able to at least get a consistent frame rate. And for the longest time, I was not able to get a consistent frame rate. And over the past couple months, though, Turn 10 has put in some work to this game, and I think it's in a lot better state now. I tried to comb through the patch notes, and I wasn't able to find anything in particular that they changed, but after all those updates, things seem to be going a lot better for me. So I can finally start to play this game a lot more. And as you saw right there, that's my overtake of Stewed, and into the corkscrew. Just was able to get more speed through the kink there. And then down the hill, I'm able to maintain that gap of about a second. And now at this point in the race, I know that the guys in front of me, they have upgraded cars. I don't really stand a chance against them. So I'm just, trying to get home at this point. I'm not looking for anything too crazy. When I was grabbing this footage, I was thinking, oh, this will just give me some time to talk about things and, I don't know, do some reflection and just share about my journey and recovery with my knee and everything. So at this point, I was just thinking, this will be some good, B-roll footage in the background. Nothing, crazy is going to be happening here. But as you'll see, about halfway through lap 3 here, my fortunes will change. And at this point, like I said, I'm just thinking about Stewed behind me. I want to maintain the gap to him. I've pulled another second on Stewed in the last lap, so now I'm 1.9 seconds ahead of him, and that's really who I'm fighting. So that's who I'm worrying about. Pulled 2 seconds now, and just gaining. And then through the kink here, this is where things get interesting, because if you look on the left of the hand of the side of the screen there, that's all of the lead cars. All 3 of them crashed in the kink. And so me in an unupgraded stock G40, I have just inherited the lead of the race. Something I was not expecting. I think during this time I was just thinking, oh my gosh, what did they do? I'm in the lead. I might have a chance. Now I still have a whole lap to go here, and I was like, okay, I just gotta try to maintain this gap for as long as possible. But then I see Cubic Spyro, he's dropping back, and Bishop in 3rd place now. He's 10 seconds behind me. Sure, he might have the speed, but I don't think he's got 10 seconds of speed in the last lap of the race if I can maintain my pace. And as we go into the final lap here, you'll see I'm just trying to be consistent. And that's where, in any racing game, in any race in general, you just need to be aware of where you are and your strategy and your plan. Because easily here I could have gotten psyched out and said, oh my gosh, I have to keep this gap. Bishop is, he's gaining on me. I need to go faster. But, I'm still only worried about Stewed here. 9 seconds is a lot of time to make up, and I'm already feeling fairly consistent in this race, so it's not imperative that I do my fastest lap of the race here. I'm mostly just trying to get home clean, safe, and sound. So, halfway through the lap here, sure, I might be losing some time. I may have lost 2 seconds already, but we don't have too many turns left in this race. And as we come up to the corkscrew, I still have 8 seconds of a gap that I've got as a buffer. So another reason why I named this is that, yes, I may be weak. This car may be weak in comparison. It may be a slow car in comparison to other cars, but I think everything in this race just shows, sure, might be a bit weak, but we can still be mighty. We can still get lucky, and with a little bit of hard work and perseverance, even us who might be a little bit slower, a little bit crippled, by different circumstances, we can still come away with some success there if we keep to it. And sure enough, crossing the line, first race back in Forza Motorsport online. Yeah, it was a small lobby, but I was proud of this one. I got my win. I, you know, had a good race for me. I didn't get into trouble. I raced clean with Stude, and yeah, just had a good time being back in the rig. So, yeah, that's really all I had for today's video, though. I just wanted to get a quick one out and let you guys know that I'm back and I'm here. I'm still planning on doing racing videos. If you like what I'm doing here, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and also leave comments if you like what I'm doing here. And if there's anything in particular that you'd uh, like to see me cover over the next few months, over the next year, even if you want me to branch out, I would consider it. But yeah, anyway, that's all I have. Thank you everyone so much for joining me today, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Peace.